Hi guys, welcome back. This is Sam for Wealthwise. Today we're going to talk about an important topic, and that talks about the job losses from AI, right? So you have been witnessing tons and tons of job losses since last 2 years, as well as write-off companies which are dealing with AI, such as NVIDIA and Palantir. So today we are going to look into when do you expect this job losses from AI to stop? To understand this, we have to understand the technology itself, what goes into an AI. So AI works on a bunch of algorithms. And what's an algorithm? So typically it's an equation where you have predefined path, and that path is followed by the inputs that the human being provides. For example, x plus y square is equal to x squared plus y squared plus 2xy. So if that's the formula, then a value of x and y can be anything. Now we have given it a path to follow in that equation, and that would form the algorithm. So you can enter any numeric digits from 1 to infinite, and it'll still give you the same answer. Now, the other thing it does, it defines the pattern to follow that path. So if it is not x plus y whole square, it could be x plus y to the power of 3 or to the power of 4, and the results would differ. So you will look at what if scenarios, and you'll define the algorithm which looks at all different aspects of the scenarios. Now the input to those x and y formulas could be what is most frequently used, and that concept is called learning by the machine or deep learning. So today, when I look at the job market, I'm going to divide it into 5 broad aspects and see how AI is going to impact the job market. So I've written it up here. So the first job market that we are looking at is repetitive task. So as I said, the algorithms and the repetitive patterns, it's easy to decipher and follow those patterns, hence repetitive task. For example, account receivable, account payable, anything that's done repetitive in the customer service, whether it's a problem solving or it's a mechanical job, as long as it's a repetitive task, it can be easily be done by AI. So I believe in future you will see 100% of the repetitive task jobs being lost, 100% loss. Okay, so if you are doing a repetitive task, it's time to get out of it, because you are going to have something called an algorithm take over that repetitive task. We had robotic process automation, RPA, and now we have machine learning, deep learning, and natural language processing, which is man-machine interface, and neural links to take care of those repetitive tasks. So repetitive task job will be 100% loss. However, the World Economic Forum has predicted there will be gains in the job market in future, just like there has been a paradigm shift in the past when we had Intel come up. Intel came up and it became the godfather of chip making, and now we have NVIDIA come up. But then the software companies like Microsoft, Google, and then social media like Facebook and Instagram took over. So we have NVIDIA, and then we have companies like Palantir or CrowdStrike and few others who are dealing with AI, those kind of software companies taking off. So it goes through a cycle. So hardware followed by software, and the fundamental behind technology is always less is more. So that means in long run, software is slated to win the race. So 100% job loss and repetitive tasks. The second kind of jobs are the man-machine interface, where you input a module into a mechanical system, or you need a help of a device to do a task. So those jobs are expected to increase in terms of efficiencies. So we can expect an increase in the man-machine interface jobs in the short run. However, in the long run, once the efficiency improves, we will see a decrease in those jobs as well, because the machines, for example, if you are lifting and putting a screw in a car, and now a computer does that, right? However, if you want to measure certain things in that, for example, the pressure or the weight taking ability of that chassis that the car has, then that to pass it, now it isn't a human being, but ultimately the machine will take over. However, the operation of that equipment will still be in control of man. So we will see a spurt in those machine supervised man plus machine interface jobs increase in the next couple of years, right? So pure repetitive jobs will go down. The man machine fusion jobs are expected to spring up because you will find newer and newer ways to use AI in those IoT devices or mechanical devices and make it work even better and more efficient. So there'll be a future spurt in the man-machine interface jobs. So the third one, so these are expected to increase. The training and counseling. So training and counseling jobs are expected to go up because newer and newer versions of AI, natural language processing, large language models, and machine learning and deep learning models are expected to come up. And then tools will be devised, even in software, which will enhance the ability of human being to make better decisions and do more analytic and refinement of those roles. For example, if you're using a chat GPT, you can make a draft in chat GPT, but that's a draft. You still have to give it that predictive touch based on the circumstances which are outside. So those jobs which are training and counseling are expected to go up. So we will find an increase in training and counseling jobs as we go. So again, when will it stop? There is no single answer to it, but we will have repetitive jobs almost 100% lost. We will have man-machine jobs spurting up in the short run. In the longer run, it might even go down. We will have training and counseling jobs in the short run. You will have a human being interfacing to educate people and also to counsel and do human touch. For example, if you have to do a decision for operation, you can analyze the AI algorithm, but the decision to operate still has got to be a human being, and human being will not 100% rely on a machine to make that decision, though it will use it as a tool to make that decision. So the counseling and training jobs are expected to increase. The third one is technology versus brick and mortar jobs, right? So logistics job, which are brick and mortar like transportation, warehousing, and generally retail jobs, those with point of sales and e-commerce coming up are expected to decrease. So we expect decrease in these jobs just because they will be automated, and we expect still a revolution in the warehouse and the retail sector still upcoming, and self-service kiosks will take over. So we expect a decrease in technology versus brick and mortar jobs. So brick and mortar jobs will decrease. However, technology jobs will increase. So AI developers' role will increase. So it's kind of a 50-50 in this case. So AI technology jobs increase, whereas brick and mortar jobs will decrease. Last but not the least, we expect a lot of increase in compliance and ethics jobs. So government has not formulated strong policies before for internet, and it has now, right? So spam policies are there, hacking policies are there. Similarly, if you are asking a machine to do something which is not legal and you're designing a software to do something that's not ethical, then ethics and compliance policies job will increase. So these jobs we expect to increase almost 100% increase. Okay, so those are the 5 aspects I can think of top of my head. So repetitive tasks, 100% loss. Ethics and compliance jobs, 100% increase. And in the middle, we have man and machine fusion jobs, temporary increase. Training and counseling jobs, again, there's a bump up in those in the short run. And as well as technology jobs, there's a bump up, but the brick and mortar jobs with automation are expected to go down. For example, self-driving trucks, self-driving robots in the warehouse, those are expected to take over, but they'll fall into the fusion category where it's a man and machine interface. So there you guys, but in short, what is the impact of these job loss and when will they stop? The clear answer is we don't know. All right. So the assumption is just like the paradigm shift in the past, we will have some jobs going up, but a lot of jobs which are repetitive in nature and with improvement on efficiency, they'll keep going down. So the differential between the layer of people who are having jobs and very well paid jobs and those who do not adapt to technology will increase, right? So there you go, guys. That's the prediction, or that's the my take on what will happen of the future of the job market in the next 3 to 5 years, or even 2025 to maybe 2030. And we expect AI related jobs to spring up, and AI becomes part of our daily life. So those jobs will spring up in the short run. In the long run, with the efficiency going up, we expect a new area to develop in future. So if you do like the content of this video, please do like and subscribe, and please do comment what do you think, where the jobs are going, where do you think the jobs will be next 1 to 5 years in the AI world, and when do you think the job market is expected to stop the job loss because of AI. Thank you guys, and this is Sam signing off, Wealthwise. Thank you.